Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we would like to present about manufacturing process and technology to fabricate plastic container. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. First, me, Nur Amalia binti Zahid.
My name is Alia Maisarah binti Nordin.
I am Iman Kisina binti Abdul Razak.
And I'm Nuhairina binti Adnan.
For the introduction is each plastic part requires a specific manufacturing process which can be significantly different from one product to another. The most popular methods for plastic manufacturing process are extrusion blow molding, injection blow molding, stretch blow molding, injection molding, and co-extrusion. Blow molding can make containers and jars such as blow molded, PET or PETE, polyethylene, terephthalate, jars and containers for packaging. In this slide, extrusion blow molding is used as the process to produce plastic container. I would like to pass the next slide to Alia Maisara.
This is the process on how to make a plastics container. And the first things first is melt the plastics. The raw plastic material is loaded into a hopper on the extrusion blow molding machine. The operator then can add additive and colorants at that time based on the customer's specification. The second step is travel to feed through. Following that, as the plastic beads or pellets exit the hopper, they pass through the feed throat. The material is dispensed into a barrel with a large rotating screw as part of the extrusion blow molding process. The next step is forming the parison. When the now melted plastic reaches the screw's end, it passes through a screen and a hot knife. The screen, on the other hand, converts the plastic's motion from rotational to longitudinal, resulting in an extruded hollow tube known as a parison into the mold. The parison is then sliced into uniform lengths with a hot knife. The fourth step is clamping. The parison is then lowered by gravity until it reaches a certain run length, causing the mold to close around it and seal the bottom edge, thus creating a unique final seal. Next, inflating the parison. A blow pin or air hose moves to the top of the tool and air inflates the parison against the wall of the tool. Lastly, cooling and ejecting. The cooled tool walls harden the molding, which is then evacuated after a certain amount of time, and the process begins again with newly extruded parison.
Okay, so this is the example video for extrusion blow molding process. Okay, next I would like to pass to Kairina.
Thank you, Amalia. So I will continue with control parameters. So for the first, temperature. Most of polypropylene containers have a melting point between 240 degrees until 250 degrees Fahrenheit. and also have melting temperature which is 230 degrees Celsius. For the drying temperatures, it must be in range of 80 degrees Celsius to 90 degrees Celsius, which are applied for 4 until 8 hours. And for the extrusion speed, it must be in 38/39 revolution per minute. Then for the flexural modulus, it must be in 1770 megapascal. For the blow-up ratio, if the Parison has a diameter of 60 mm and the finished part has 170 mm, the blow-up ratio is 2 to 1. After that, for the melt flow index, it has 1.7 grams over 10 minutes. And lastly, for the Parison thickness, it must be in range of 38 grams until 40 grams. Then I will continue with the safety procedure. Number 1, maintaining a work environment void of oil or grease. Number 2, never reaching under or over the machine guards. Number 3, never wearing anything that dangles, such as necklace, bracelets, watches, rings, or loose clothing that prevent limbs from getting trapped or pulled into the machine. For number 4, we never disconnecting or bypassing the guard safety switches. For the number 5, we must use only quality materials specified for this blow molding process. And number 6, never climbing between the tie bars during hydraulic pump operation. So I will pass this presentation to Amalia.
Okay. The seventh safety is always wearing protective glove when adjusting manifolds or components on the hot die head. 8. Always wearing approved ear protection to blow out noise. 9. Never using steel tools on the parting line, mold cores, and cavities. 10. Always wearing safety glasses and steel-toed boots. 11. Never standing directly below a mold suspended in the air. 12. Regularly examining electrical cords and air hoses. 13. Using the proper safety equipment when lifting heavy workpiece material. Last, never operating an extrusion blow molding machine without authorization and appropriate training. Next, I would like to pass to Iman Kistina.
Thank you, Amalia. So the advantages of using the extrusion blow molding process is it produces a high production rate and it also has a low cost. Then the advantages is also revolutionary. Okay, what means by revolutionary is that the extrusion method of creating plastic products revolutionized the manufacturing technology, which giving different industries a viable solution. And last advantages is automation. So as it is an automated method of production, so the amount of wasted polymer is less. And therefore, the automation increases the production and also ensures greater precision. However, the disadvantages of using the extrusion blow molding is that it has a limited capability. For example, it will experience difficulty to control the wall thickness. And second, the petroleum dependency. So the machines used for extrusion blow molding to produce the plastic products requires a significant amount of petroleum, which threatening to diminish the oil supply. Last, the advantages is it gives environmental impact. So it creates plastic that is not biodegradable. It can increase plastic production, yet it cannot remove the risk that it brings to the environment. So next, the defects of using the extrusion blow molding process, it will cause cold spots, which non-homogeneous areas in the wall, and second, a rocker bottom. The rocker bottom is a bottom that has sagged lower than the outside rim or bearing surface, so that the container is unstable when placed on a flat surface. And last defect is products appear will have an orange peel pattern or pitting. And that's all from us. Thank you for lending us your
Thank you.
ear. Thank you.